Hey fam,
Hey fam, this is Team Curtis.
I'm Stacy.
I'm DeAndre, and we're part of 2B1 Marriage Ministry, and we are bringing you a monthly video series to accompany our newsletter that goes out every month. And this month's video is on the topic of money or finances.
Yes, I know that when you guys hear money and finances, most people's minds initially goes right to numbers. But before you get to the actual numbers, there are some questions and conversations that you guys should be having with each other. So we have a few questions that you guys can utilize to kind of get the money conversation started before you even sit down to talk actual numbers.
Absolutely.
So the first question we have is, are you a spender or a saver?
I would say I am definitely more of a spender than a saver.
I would agree.
If I didn't have someone who handled the finances, I would spend a lot more money than I do. But this is a good question to ask because it's, usually there's one or the other in a relationship. So I mean, obviously, if I'm a spender, that means you're
I'm the saver in the relationship for sure.
Absolutely. Thank you. Next question is, how do you view money? For me, I think this is an important question because some people like me will view money as more of like a means to, spend more, buy things. But it's, it could be, someone could view it as a tool. How do you view money?
I definitely view money as a tool. Also, a lot of times there are other feelings. Some people feel like money is a bad thing. Some people feel like money is stressful, so when you understand the standpoint from where your partner is coming from, it can help you to better create a money plan together. You can better understand why they want to make the decisions that they want to make when you understand their standpoint. Like he wants to, have more fun, and I'm more so like, okay, how can we utilize this to, for the future?
Thank God for balance. Another good point on that is, that viewpoint can be shaped by like things that may happen in that person's past. You don't know. Trauma with money. So these are all questions that, they'll help you dive deeper into, figuring out why you have those views, and then, how can we come together to start building our financial future together?
Yeah. The next question we have is, what drives your financial decisions?
I am much more of the ball out mentality. Shiny things, new things. Not really into clothes, but definitely, golf clubs, like that drives my financial decision making, which of course is tempered by my lovely budget expert in life. So.
And I would say my financial decisions are always based in the future, and so I do think we're a good balance for each other because you also have to live a little bit for today, right? Absolutely. But hey, we may be out here living till we 80, so we gotta, make sure that we're making sound decisions. Absolutely. So we can really enjoy life.
Yep, for sure.
For all the years that we have it.
But enjoy life today, too. Today. Let's enjoy today.
Yes.
Next question we have is, what are your money goals? What are your long-term, short-term money goals? How much, this could be how much do you want to have in the bank? How much do you want to have in your investment accounts? How much do you want to have in terms of assets? Just what are some actual money goals that you may have?
And also it could be things like if there's a dream job that you want to have, a dream business that you want to have, certain things that you want to have for your children when they get older. And then once you know what those goals are, you can create a plan to actually get there. So you want to have short-term goals, within the next year or two, and then long-term goals also within the next 5 years or 10 years, or, in retirement, what do you want to have? And once you both understand what your individual goals are, you can start to create goals as a family together that incorporates what you both want.
Yes.
So those are questions that you can really start out with to kind of get that money and financial conversation started. But before we go, we also want to leave you guys with a couple of scriptures. We have Proverbs 13:28, which says, "A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children, but a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous." And then we also have Proverbs 10:4, "A slack hand causes poverty, but the hand of the diligent makes rich." Our March fellowship is going to actually be centered around money. And during that fellowship, we're going to talk more about the actual numbers, how to budget, and really deal with the finances. So we hope that you guys take these questions, and over the next couple of weeks before our fellowship, really have some conversation with each other. So you kind of come into the fellowship with an idea in mind of where you want to go.
Absolutely. And we're not experts by any means. We are, like many couples in church, by trial and error.
Yeah.
We've definitely had our hills and valleys when it comes to finances, and we would love to share what we have. But we have excellent resources in the church, in the ministry. We got the Goodings. We have excellent people who are really well-versed in finances. So please come out. Get some information, and hopefully, we can help you guys out wherever we can when it comes to this issue of money.
And there are also some resources that are linked in the newsletter, so keep on scrolling and utilize those also.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching the video. Enjoy the newsletter, and we'll see you in March.
Bye.
Bye.